Hello guys, what is up? It is me, Rahul here, bringing you guys another video. Today, we are going to be doing another what if, yes, the third one. If you watched the last one, the 1937 to 1938 Stanley Cup Finals, yes, I did it. It worked. So, this time we're going to be doing a different playoff format. In this scenario, we are going to be doing the 1975 playoffs. Yeah, Stanley Cup Playoffs in a double elimination format. Now, the reason why being is because this playoff format is the first one to use 12 teams. And you might be thinking, well, 12 teams isn't bad. Well, it didn't use conferences, nor did it, nor, yeah, it didn't use conference championship games. So whoever was the top team in their respective conferences won. And all of the division winners got a bye. And after the preliminary round, the teams were reseeded. After the quarterfinals, the team were reseeded, reseeded, and then after that, they just played. So, if you guys do enjoy this, please be sure to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Click on that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Alright, let's get on into this. So yes, this new double elimination bracket is huge, right? Um, so obviously it's kind of formatted differently. It's a fixed bracket. So I seeded the teams based on points because that's what the NHL is focused on. So the Philadelphia Flyers, the Bills. Okay. Ah, the Buffalo Sabres, Montreal Canadiens, and the LA Kings are the top four seeds. Next up, Vancouver versus New York Islanders, Boston Bruins versus Toronto Maple Leafs, Chicago Blackhawks versus the Pittsburgh Penguins, New York Rangers against the St. Louis Blues. Alright, so in the losers bracket, you see those things. Then they each of those four games lead into another. The first, the four games leads into two. This is odd because in my eyes, this is where double elimination gets tricky. I hope you guys enjoy this next part. Alright, so, yep, here we are. So, the Vancouver Canucks won against the New York Islanders 5-3. Boston Bruins won in a blowout against the Toronto Maple Leafs 12-2. Close game between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Chicago Blackhawks, although the Pittsburgh Penguins won 7-6. Another close game between the St. Louis Blues and the New York Rangers 5-4. That closes round one. Now for round two against some of the big dogs. Philadelphia Flyers won a close game against the Vancouver Canucks 3-2. LA Kings against Boston Bruins. Hey, you wouldn't see that matchup in the Stanley Cup Final. Who knows? Boston Bruins won 2-1. Montreal Canadiens won 5-2 against the Pittsburgh Penguins. And the Buffalo Sabres won 6-3 against the St. Louis Blues. Round two. That closes round two. Now time for the losers bracket. Loser round one and to start it off. The New York Islanders faced off against the St. Louis Blues. They won 6-2. Pittsburgh Penguins won against Toronto Maple Leafs 8-5. And interestingly, the LA Kings won 8-5 against the Chicago Blackhawks. The Vancouver Canucks won against the New York Rangers 7-4. Then for round 2, Pittsburgh won against the New York Islanders 5-1. Then the LA Kings won against the Vancouver Canucks 4-1. Yeah, okay. Moving on. And alright, so in round 3, my Boston Bruins lost against the one and only Philadelphia Flyers in a close game, 3-2. Yep, 3-2. Yeah. Alright. Then next up, the Montreal Canadiens won against the Buffalo Sabres 7-2. Then in the losers bracket, the Boston Bruins won in a close match against the Pittsburgh Penguins 6-4. Then the Buffalo Sabres, out of all teams, won against the LA Kings in a shutout 5-0. Yeah. And alright, so in round 3, my Boston Bruins lost against the one and only Philadelphia Flyers in a close game, 3-2. Yep, 3-2. Yeah. Alright. Then next up, the Montreal Canadiens won against the Buffalo Sabres 7-2. Then in the losers bracket, the Boston Bruins won in a close match against the Pittsburgh Penguins 6-4. Then the Buffalo Sabres, out of all teams, won against the LA Kings in a shutout 5-0. Yeah. Alright, so here we are in the Stanley Cup Finals. And, yep, as you see on the image, the first game is from the previous round. That is because I decided to include that game with this. The Philadelphia Flyers. They lost first game 4-3. Then they won against the Montreal Canadiens in a shutout 3-0. Then they won in a very close game 6-5, making them, in an interesting way, the 1974-1975 Stanley Cup champions in this double elimination format. So, history repeats itself, but with a, different opponent. And by the way, it's very interesting to see that. Yep, because the Philadelphia Flyers won the Western Conference, the Buffalo Bills won the Eastern Conference, the Clarence Campbell Conference, Prince of Wales Conference, Western Eastern. Just so you know, the Montreal Canadiens were the Norris Division champions. Philadelphia Flyers were the Patrick Division champions. Buffalo Bills were the Adams Division champions. Alright. Yeah. Now for you guys to look at the final bracket. So as you see, we are at the end of the video. Yes. Um, yeah, so as you see, the most surprising team is the Montreal Canadiens because in real life, they actually lost to the Buffalo Sabres in 6 games. And as you see in this situation, um, they defeated the Buffalo Sabres. So the Canadiens were a surprise. Boston was a surprise. Um, Canadiens, Boston, Philadelphia, Los Angeles was also a surprise because they crawled their way from the losers bracket to face the Boston Bruins. Yeah, Pittsburgh was a surprise because they lost to the Montreal Canadiens, but hey, it is what it is. So thank you all so much for watching. Um, so the next one who you guys are gonna be in for a treat. This time we are gonna be doing an original 6 team, and yeah, so thank you all for watching. The next one is gonna be doing something to do with the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's your next hint. Thank you all so much for watching. Y'all are legends in my book, as well as for me. I will see you on the next one. Take it easy, and peace.